what I really wanted to show you was that there's these are hand throws, right? There are 3 hand throws that go together, because obviously they're sort of in the same neighborhood as I was doing. So I was showing you, probably for Shuai Jiao, one of the most famous images is called Shuai hand fly, right? But I can also do like a single leg where I reach down here and take this hand, cup it this way, and push over. Right? This is like in Tai Chi, brush step, brush step, brush step, brush knee twist step. And he will come out of there. Brush knee twist step. Like here. Also in Honda, right? It's here. Alright? So, they're all related. Then also, I get you here, and you think I'm going to attack the inside of the leg, right? I mean the outside of the leg. Because that's what I've been doing. The inside of the leg. That's power. Right? So I have 2 on the outside. I have the same side, and I have the cross side. I can also reach to the inside, and if I push you this way and pull you this way. Take the kickboxing classes with me, right? I always say your feet can do anything your hands can do, right? So your hands can do anything your feet can do. So, if I get him here, and I'm using my leg sweeping backwards, right? I can also do it with my hand, either from this grip, or from here across, as I step here and I roll, right? If I can't get my foot back, or I don't want to get my foot back, this hand is going to grab the outside of his knee. Notice with my thumb down. So in other words, I come here, and this blocks. Let's say I do it from what we were just doing, here, right? So I like here. Right? Maybe I don't feel like I can get my leg all the way back, right? Because I'm afraid if I do this, I'm off balance. Right? So I get here. Like I said, sometimes it's even more useful because if I feel like I did this, right, it's going to be hard for me to get my leg behind him, right? So I want to keep both of my legs on the ground because then I have balance. I reach to here. And I short. Right, if I can keep a hand on it, great, if not. Right, and so I shin, I pull him down again, and I get close, his leg close. Right, because if we're just here and I'm just going to go for his leg, he's going to pull away, right? Everybody understand that, right? So if I do this, it's going to be hard. So the first of the hand throws that we're going to do is called curl. It means to trap, or it's like a button. Don't ask me this question. Even more than I didn't notice that. So, here. I am grabbing with my thumb up the outside. Now, I could just drive and pick up the knee, and that's, for example, how they do it in Sambo, right? But obviously, one problem is if you just pick it up, you're basically pulling the knee into you. So, the way we do it in Baoding, which is Cheng Dong Cheng's lineage, we push sideways. So again, remember that X thing, not doing straight back. You can't do straight back. And especially if you just want to get the leg up and then you can do other things once you have the leg in your hand. But our version of color is using that 45-degree angle. So I'm touching here. And again, I think I said it's like, if you do Tai Chi, it's like brush knee twist step, right? Or it's like in Hanga, when they do this and stuff. Or it's anything where you're doing this, basically. I'm here and here, and I'm pushing, and you can see that because it's this way, not this way. And again, what I'm trying to do also is I'm trying to get him flat-footed. So that's the pull. Once he's flat-footed, and then once I'm here, see, if I just pushed him, right, he would just, see how he would just take a couple of an extra step to compensate. But he's not able to do that because I'm here. Be careful when you press, because you are pressing right on the leg. And so if somebody fights, you can really hit it, especially if you're strong, you can really kind of almost fold their knee. But don't do that. And if when you feel that they have it right, the best thing to remember, it's better to be thrown than controlled thing. Don't get, your ego involved. So again, I'm getting sort of making sure he's heavy. Here. And I can do it here. It's probably a little bit better though if I step as I go. And again, then try to keep that grip. And remember, for modern, police are just modern anyway. Even on the street, you don't know if the guy's going to turn around and just do something crazy. I bring my shin to his hip, my knee to his hip. This one especially, because you guys are on the side, it's hard for you to do anything because you're really faced away from me.
Yep.
And I have a good view of you, especially your pockets. Even if you went like that. But again, it would be hard for you to do something because of the way you turn.
Here, you're going to try to get a weapon out.
Right. And if I have to, obviously, I can hop over you and go into, this one. And as Matt said, every episode of Cop. Every episode. So, here. I am grabbing with my thumb up outside. Now, I could just drive and pick up the knee. And that's, for example, how they do it in softball. Right? But obviously, one problem is if you just pick it up, you're basically pulling the knee. So, the way we do it about it, which is general examples, lineage, we push sideways. So again, remember that X thing, not doing straight back. You can't do straight back. Especially if you just want to get the leg up and then you do other things once you have the leg in your hand. But our version of cult is using that 45-degree angle. So I'm touching here, and again, I think I said it's like if you do Tai Chi, it's like brushing into a step, right? Or it's like in Buddha, do this and stuff. Or anything where you're doing this, basically. I'm here and here, and I'm pushing, and you can see that way. So again, I'm getting sort of making sure it's heavy. And I can do it here. It's probably a little bit better though if I step it. And again, then try to keep that grip. And remember, for modern, police are just modern anyway. Even on the street, you don't know if the guy's going to turn around and do something crazy. I bring my shin to his hip, my knee to his hip. This one especially, because you guys are on the side, it's hard for you to do anything because you're really faced away from me. And I have a good view of you, especially your pockets. Like that. But again, it's hard for you to do something because of the way you turn.
Here,
right, exactly.
Get a weapon out.
Right. And if I have to, obviously, I can hop over you. This one. As a massive grid. What I'm trying to do is get the same side that I'm grabbing that leg forward. If he steps forward with the other leg, right, it's going to be hard for me to do. That's one of the reasons I'm going to show you 3 different hand throws here. With one leg closed here. Which leg in relation to which hand grabbing is going to tell you which hand. So it's just kind of, and again, in Sambo, a lot of times they'll do more of a wrestling kind of thing, like Western wrestling kind of thing, and they'll drive you back. But we tend to do more of that, V-shaped thing, going to the side. So, like I said, if I have this grip and your leg, this is going to come. If, let's say, he switched his legs, right, and I still have here, so obviously Ko's not going to work here. But what I can do here is, and we did this one already, this Shopie, right, which is with the palm down one, here. You can see how almost immediately he starts falling, right? So in other words, if I have to reach across, because I have the grip on this side, but the leg on this side, I'm reaching across here, right? It's the same as if I was here and he had that leg forward, right? I can't do Ko here, right? So you see what I'm doing? I'm coming over here, here. It's the same concept though. I'm pushing on his knee. My hand formation is different because of its placement. And I'm still going to push him across, right? Now, I like this one because it always does kind of spin them around like this, so we end up on the head, huh? It's much harder for you to fit, right? Right? So we have ko, we have sho ba, right? Ba means blocking. And I'm going to try to show you guys also the leg version, which is the most popular technique probably in all wrestling, right? Sho ba means doing the same thing with the hand, just like I said that, like, you know, when we did this and we did the sho ba, it's a replacement for the leg. This is another replacement for the leg. So, but we also have tao. And let's say I'm here and he steps forward with that other leg, right? And square off a little bit, right? Square off a little bit, right? So maybe it's harder for me to go over here, right? You see how that may not be comfortable? Well, the other thing I can do very simply is I have this grip and I have a cross. I can come for his knee here. And again, though, I'm not going to push him straight back. I'm going to kind of pull him across. So I'm always using these angles. I'm not using them. Whereas I'm not going to just push him straight back. So, I have grip. First thing is to get grip. I want to weight him. So I'm going to pull him in and down. Then when I do that, I have to see where the leg is. I have ko, switch your leg. Right? If I can get across, I can shoot the in. And if he's squared off when I do this, all right. I use it. See, and then when I push it off,